Reactance of capacitors and inductors by Rex Spark. Let's look at some rules for reactance. When an AC sinusoidal voltage is applied to an inductor, the voltage leads a current by a 90 degrees phase angle. Very similar, when an AC voltage is applied to a capacitor, the current also leads the voltage by 90 degrees. Whereas when an AC voltage is applied to a resistor, the current and voltage are in phase. So what is reactance? The reactance is known as the resistance to a circuit element's ability to conduct current caused by its inductance and capacitance. To the right, we have a graph showing voltage versus time. When the voltage is positive, the electrons travel to the right. When the voltage is negative, the electrons travel to the left. There are two types of reactance: capacitive reactance and inductive reactance. Capacitive reactance is denoted by Xc, and inductive reactance is denoted by Xl. Inductive reactance. When an AC voltage source is in series with an inductor, the inductor has a negligible resistance in the circuit. The inductor resistance is proportional to the frequency and is given by the equation XL equals 2 pi FL, where F equals frequency in hertz and L is inductance in henries. Capacitive reactance. When an AC voltage source is in series with the capacitor also has negligible resistance in the circuit. The capacitive resistance is inversely proportional to the frequency shown in the equation below, where Xc equals 1 over 2 pi Fc, where F is frequency in hertz and C is capacitance in farads. Look at a worked example for inductive reactance. We are given the voltage, the frequency, and the inductance for the following circuit. Firstly, we use our equation XL equals 2 pi FL. Then we sub in our values for frequency and inductance, resulting we get 1.88 ohms. Now, let's look at a worked example for the capacitive reactance. We are also given the voltage of 120, frequency of 60 Hz, and capacitance of 5 microfarads. First, we use our equation Xc equals 1 over 2 pi Fc. Again, we sub in our values for frequency and capacitance, resulting we get 531 ohms.